So you'll notice I have a few pieces of workout equipment with me. First thing I have is a mat. I've chosen a thicker mat just because it's a little more cushiony for my feet. If you only have a yoga mat, that's fine. You can use that, no problem. If it's not quite enough cushion for your feet, consider having a second mat to put on top or folding it in half. Another option you can have is a small towel or a small pillow that you can have nearby. That way, for any of the exercises where we might be kneeling, you could place that towel or that pillow underneath of your knees to give yourself a little bit more cushion between you and the floor. Other things you'll need. I like to have a chair so I can use that for stability. If you're using a counter, that's fine. Just make sure that counter's not on wheels, right? Because you want to have something fairly stable. So best not to have a plastic chair, but something a little sturdier, more like a kitchen chair if you have one. The other two options that I'm going to have you have are a small ball. Now, it's nice if that's a little squishy ball. That's the best one you're going to go ahead and get for this workout. But again, if you don't have that handy, remember a small towel or a small small pillow or a small rolled up towel are also great for that. So if you have one already, great. If you need to get a smaller one, get a smaller one. The last set of tools that you will need is a set of weights. I like 3 pounds. You are welcome to use 2 or 1 if that's what you have access to, and you are welcome to use 4 or 5 if that's what you have access to. If 4 or 5 is too much, or even 3 is too much, remember you can always omit the weights and do the exercise and the movements without the weights. That's perfectly fine. If you don't have weights at all, keep in mind a great option would be canned goods, that's great, or water bottles, right, that are full of water. Those can always work in a pinch if you don't have any weights at home. So, as long as you don't have any injuries and you are ready, we are going to start. So we're going to go ahead and step back a little bit. Now, check the space around you, make sure you have plenty of room and you're not going to bump into anything. I want you to sink down at the knee slightly for me. Start by taking the chin to the chest and move the head over to one side and then forward to the other side. Now, as you start to move that head, I want you to focus on your breath. You're going to be inhaling and exhaling. Good. I want you to keep breathing as you're moving that head from one side to the other. Good. Focus on it. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. You got it. Keep breathing. Good. We have last one. Either side. Fantastic. Bring the head up and roll the shoulders up, back, down, and around. Just rotate all the way through it for me. Good. Inhaling and exhaling still. Good. Good. About 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Now give me those arm circles up and around. Up and around. Good. Up and around. Keep breathing. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Move the arms back and the tailbone back. Eyes are up, inhaling. As we exhale, bring the arms forward, tuck the pelvis. You'll inhale to go back. Exhale to go forward. Inhale to go back. Exhale to go forward. Keep breathing as you move. Inhaling and exhaling. Give me 2 more. Wake up that spine with me. Last one, and then bring it on back down. Good. Now I'm going to have you go ahead and stay here with your feet about hip distance, arms to the sides. Elbows could be bent, arms could be high, whichever one is best for you. Make sure the shoulder doesn't creep to the ears though. Keep it on down. Now, I'm going to have you start to march. As you march, I want you to go ahead and notice your body's going to turn a little bit, and that's perfectly fine. I just want you to go ahead and focus on your breath as you're moving. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale. Keep breathing. Good. Inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale, exhale. Give me a few more. Good. Couple more sets. Great. 1 more set. Perfect. And then bring it on back down. Great. All right. So from here, we're going to find our neutral spine. Placing our hands on our hips, bending our knees, rotating that pelvis to the front, kind of just feeling that pressure move up into the fingertips. So you'll notice your back's kind of flat, abs are sort of squished. That's not a great posture to work in. That's not really where we want to stay. From here, send that seat back. Feel that pressure move into the thumb. Good. Now that back's a little crunchy. Those abs are stretched. We don't really want to stay in this posture either. Slowly move your hips forward with me until you've got that equal pressure. From here, relax the shoulders, tighten those abdominals, and lengthen through those legs. Good. Try to maintain that neutral pressure, that even pressure throughout the exercises today. Okay, so let's go ahead and scoot a little closer to our chair. From here, you are going to place your hands on your chair, keeping your feet about hip distance apart. I want you to lift those heels with me. Good. Once those heels are lifted, you're going to bend the knees and sink straight down. You want to keep your sits bones directly above your heels, your abs pulled in, equal pressure, and I want those tiny little pulses to begin at the knee. Just going down 1 little inch. That's it. Keep breathing. Remember, if this is too much, right, you could always lower your heels all the way down, or maybe just go up an inch or so. High heels are excellent if that's going to be good work for you and your joints, but if maybe that's a little too much for the calf muscle right now or anything else, you can always lower the heels some. Good. And as you get a little stronger and a little more used to it, you can see if you can raise those heels a little higher. Good. Keep breathing. Good. There should be no discomfort in the joints. I want you to find the work, kind of get into it, make sure it's in the muscle tissue, and listen to your body. Good. Keep breathing. Good. 6 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay here. Rotate that pelvis to the front. 7 seat back. Forward and back. Keep breathing. Good. Inhale and exhale. Perfect. You got it. Good. Hang in there. 3, 2, and 1. Stay here. Sink down a little bit lower. Take a breath. Roll the shoulders back. Good. Start to go ahead and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Staying here. Take a breath. Start to tap the knees. Good. Pull the knees together. Keep breathing. 7, 9, 10. Now you're going to tap, open, pulse down an inch. Tap, open, pulse down an inch. Tap, open, pulse. Tap, open, pulse. Keep breathing. Good. You got it. 6, 5, 4. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Stay here. Start to rotate forward and back. Forward and back. Keep breathing. Good. Hang in there. 5 to go. 3, 2, and 1. Stay here. Sink down. Take a breath. Breathe. Good. Hang in there. Good. Okay, lower those heels. You can step the left foot forward and the right foot back. Bend the knees and lower down. Try to relax the shoulders and draw the abdominals in. Start by taking the right knee toward the floor here. Good. So as you pulse down, you're really getting into those thighs and those glutes. You're going to keep breathing through it, inhaling and exhaling. Good. 5 to go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay here. Lift the front heel and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Keep breathing. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep it lifted and pulse down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put the heel down, step forward, and switch out the feet. Stepping the left leg back and bending the knees. Keeping the left knee under the hip, the right knee over the ankle. Shoulders are back. Start to pulse down. 2, 3. Good. Tighten those abs again. Keep that core engaged. Keep that spine stabilized. You've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here. Lift the front heel and lower. Lift and lower. 3. Good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now lift that heel up and pulse down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the heel. Come on up. Shake it out a little bit. Good. Let's take that left hand on the left shin. Bend the right knee. Pull the left leg back a little bit. Find that stretch for yourself. Take a breath. And then we're going to switch. All right. Right hand to the right shin. Bend the left knee. Pull the right leg back. Take a breath. And then release it to bring it down. Good. So next we're going to come on down to the mat. We're going to kneel. So for the kneeling portion, that's where you might want to have a cushion or an extra towel or something to place under your knees. Now, again, if you're on a thin mat and you feel like you need more cushion for your knees, you can do what I just did, which is fold yours up. Okay? I don't actually need to do that for mine. I just did it because it is a little more cushion. All right. So from here, you're going to come down onto your palms. Now remember, you can always go down onto your knuckles here. That's great. You are welcome to go down into your elbows. Either of those 3 options is best for you, is fine with me. Okay? So whichever one of those works for you. Start with the left leg, everybody. We're going to send it back and point the toe. Raise the tailbone up a little. Tighten the abdominals. Lift the leg up to hip height. Take it right back down. Lift to hip height. take it down. Squeeze it up and lower. 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 Good. Squeeze it up and lower. Keep breathing. Inhaling and exhaling as you go. Good. Up and lower. Good. 10 more. Woo. Now tighten the abdominals. Really pull the abs in super strong. Making sure the spine's not changing here, right? So we're lifting the leg with that seat. Keep going. You got 4 to finish. 3. Good. 2. Give me 1 more. Perfect. Now stay there. Flex that foot. And I want you to go ahead and go up, 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 and release. Lift, 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 and release. Up, 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 and release. Up, 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 and release. So it's up an inch, up an inch, up an inch. Good. Up an inch, up an inch, up an inch. Beautiful. So as you keep working through this, tightening your abdominals, stabilizing your spine, focus on that seat. Good. Up, 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 and release. Lift, 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 and release. Lift, 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 and release. Keep breathing. Up, 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 and release. Good. Up, 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 and release. 5 more. Good. 4 to go. Up, up, up. Keep breathing. Up, up, up. Couple more. Up, up, up. 1 more time. Lift, lift, lift. Now bend the knee and flex the foot. Start to push up to the ceiling. Up to the ceiling. Now again, squeeze the glutes. Tighten the abs. Make sure you're not moving your back. So you're not moving your whole body here like I am currently. You're going to go ahead and tighten the abs, squeeze the seat, and get the foot closer to the sky. Pulling your abdominals strong each time. Hang in there. Good. Woo, we got 10 more to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang in there. 5, 6, 7. Good. 8, 9, 10. Point that toe. Ready? You're going to go up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it on down. Good. Separate those knees for a second. Send the seat down. Reach the arms forward. Good. Circle the wrists a little bit or turn the palm up, curling the fingertips into the palm with the palm toward the head to stretch out the wrists. And then come on back up and shake it out. Good. So we're going to do the other side. So the same thing. On those palms, on those knuckles, or on those elbows. Step the right foot back this time and point the toe. Now again, raise the tailbone up a little bit. Find that neutral spine with me. Abs in. Start to lift and lower down. Lift up, lower down. Good. Up and lower. Keep breathing. So those abs are pulled in. Your spine is kind of like a table. You're really squeezing the seat to lift the leg. Good. Hang in there. Beautiful. Good. We have 10 more of these, everybody. We've got 1, 2, 3. You're doing great. 4. Good. 5. Hang in there. 6, 7. Keep breathing. 8, 9, and 20. Flex the foot. Now you're going to lift for 3. Ready? So we're going up an inch, up an inch, up an inch, and release. Lift, 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 and release. Lift, 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 and release. Keep breathing. Up, 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 and release. Up, 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 and release. Hang in there. Lift, lift, lift. Good. So tighten up those abdominals. Make sure you're nice and strong, nice and supported. Whew. Keep breathing. Good. All right, 10 to go. Up, up, up. Up, up, up. Keep breathing. Lift, lift, lift. Good. Lift, lift, lift. Hang in there. Lift, lift, lift. Woo. Lift, lift, lift. Lift, lift, lift. Home stretch. Up, up. Good. 2 more sets. Up, up, up. 1 more set. Up, up, up. Now bend the knee. Flex the foot. Push up an inch and release. Up an inch and release. Good. It's like a footprint you're pushing up to the ceiling. So squeeze the seat, tighten the abs. Make sure there's no change to that spine. Good. Up and release. Up and release. Keep breathing. Up and release. Good. Up and release. Beautiful. Up and release. Good. Lift and release. Lift release. Keep breathing. Good, hang in there. Woo. Perfect. Up and release. Up and release. Hang in there. Up and release. Good. Lift and release. Lift and release. One more. Lift and release. Point the toe and pulse. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it on down. Separate the knees. Send the seat back. Reach those arms out. Flip those palms up. Take a little breath. Curl the fingertip in. Draw the palm to the crown of the head. Good. And then let's go ahead and release those hands. Come on up. We'll need standing. You can let your mat unfold or push your towel or pillow to the side if you have it. Great. Once we're up, we're going to turn profile to that chair. Hand on the chair, other hand on the hip. Bend the knees and relax. Roll the shoulders back and draw the abdominals tight. Good. From here, the outside arm goes into first. I want you to start to pulse down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open the arm to the side. I want you to lift one heel, then the other. One heel, then the other. Good. Keep breathing. Perfect. Good. Teeny tiny little pulses. Hang in there just 1 foot at a time. Keep breathing. Good. Hang in there as you're working. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heels are up. Start to pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The heels go back down and we press. 2, 3, 4. Now pull those abs strong. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bring the one arm up. If you want to bring the inside arm up, you can, or it can stay on the chair. Lift your left heel, pulse down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch heels, pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Both heels are down. Arms to the front again. The arm on the chair can stay on it or it can go to the front. Ready? Pulse back and down. Back and down. Back and down. So it's back release, lower release. Back release, lower release. Back and down. Back and down. Good. Back and down. 5 more. Back and down. 4 more. Back and down. 3 more. Back and down. Couple more. Back and down. One more time. Back and down. Stay low. Arms up. Relax those shoulders for me. Take a breath. Breathe. Lift one heel. Try to lift the other heel. Find that balance. 10 little pulses, everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The heels are down. You're coming up. Good. All right, so we'll keep the feet wide. You can turn the toes in a little bit if you need to. Hinge forward with your elbows to the inner thighs. Lower the seat. Press back. Good. You can drop one shoulder to one side. Bring it to the center. Drop the other shoulder to the other side. Bring it back to the center. Let that seat go up. Hands go down. And we'll walk the feet on it. Keep the knees bent as you roll it all the way back up to the top. Fantastic. All right, facing that chair, we're going to get to the hips a little bit. Pretty short series here. Hands are on the chair. So turn your feet into a small V. You'll have your toes apart and you'll hear your heels together. Sink down at the knee. Roll the shoulders back and draw the abs strong. Float that left foot up off the floor. Push the left knee a little bit behind you. And gently start to press back. 2, 3. Now as you press back with that foot, you're keeping the shape the same, right? You're not extending the leg, right? You're not opening the knee. You're keeping the shape, using the hamstring and the seat to move that leg as one piece behind you. Hang in there. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Point the toe. Start to take the leg to the side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw those abs in. Stay upright. Roll those shoulders back. You've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the leg lifted. Flex the foot and push. 2. So the leg's on the diagonal. And again, squeezing that seat to push the leg back. Keep breathing. Press, 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 press. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Send the leg straight. Now keep the foot flexed. Make sure the toe didn't turn forward. Turn the pinky toe out toward the back of the rim and squeeze back an inch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take it on down, shake it out a little. Beautiful. I'm moving the chair to the other side so it's just a little easier to see. So we'll turn the toes apart again. Bend the knees and sink down. Roll the shoulders back, draw the abdominals in. Lift up the right foot for me. Now as you push the right leg back, opening the hip, tightening the abs, staying nice and neutral, you're going to start to push back with the leg. Good. Again, keeping the shape, squeezing the seat, shoulders are back, chest is open. Focus on that neutral spine. Beautiful. Hang in there. 6 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now point the right toe and start to lift to the side. Lift to the side. Make sure the right leg is behind the left leg. Make sure the abs are tight. Shoulders are back. Keep breathing. Raise it up there. Good. You've got 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Keep it lifted. Flex the foot and start to push back. Push back. Good. Push back. Keep breathing. Press. 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 Hang in there. Press. 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 10 to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Send that leg straight. Turn the pinky toe out to the side of the rim so you externally rotated the hip a little bit. Squeeze back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take it on down. Whew. Good. Okay, I'm going to move that chair to the side. I'm finished with that for the day, so I'm going to move that over there. You'll meet me down on the floor. Take a little stretch for those hips. So let's lie down on our mat, on our back, legs are up. Bring the right ankle above the left thigh, hands on that left thigh, pull it in, push out that right knee, and circle out that left ankle. Good. And then let's switch. Let's send the right leg up, bring the left ankle above the right thigh, hands around the right thigh, pulling it in, pushing out that left knee, and circling out that right ankle. And then we're going to go ahead and rock ourselves up to a seated position. Fantastic. Now, we're going to get right into some push-ups. So, if you have sensitive wrists or shoulders and you want to do your push-ups on the wall, then that's where I want you to go. Otherwise, you'll stay on the mat with me and we'll do these against the floor. Now again, if your mat's not cushiony enough and you've chosen to be on your knees, like I'm going to be, you might need to fold up your mat or get your towel or cushion under your knee joint, okay? So, if you need to adjust that for yourself, please do. You've got 3 options here on the floor. One is that you'll work on all fours, and that way when you bend your elbows, there's a little hinge at the hip, but the arm is what takes you down and up, okay? Intermediate looks a little bit more like this. You're out here more on the knee here. You're gonna go ahead and find that work right there. Third choice, up on those toes, okay? So, progressively more challenging. All fours is gonna be easier than the knees, and the knees are easier than the toes. Now, you can do this against the wall, and that's great. Whatever's kinder for your body. That was a chaturanga style, so let's start with those. So hands under the shoulders, as the elbows bend, they stay right by the rib cage. So if you've chosen to do them on the floor, that's excellent. If you've chosen to do them on the wall, that's excellent. Start by placing your hands under your shoulders. Separate your fingers and tighten your abdominals. Make sure your abdominals don't collapse. Your push-up should never be a small bend in the elbow and a big change in the spine, right? Your spine should stay steady, and the elbow is where the change should happen. Okay, so tighten those abdominals with me. You're going to inhale down, exhale out. Inhale down, exhale out. Good. 3. Perfect. 4. Woo. 5. Hang in there. 6. Keep going. 7. 8. 9. Good. 10. Keep going. 1. 2. 3. 4. Good. 5. Hang in there. 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and 20. Separate those knees, send the seat back, take a breath and breathe. Good. You can flip up the palms, curl the fingertips in, draw the palms back to the crown of the head. And then we'll come on back up and get into our regular push-ups. So remember, right? All three choices on the floor, choice of going onto the wall. This time the hands are going to be a little bit wider than the mat, okay? So from here, we're going to place those hands, tighten up those abdominals. We'll inhale down, exhale up. Inhale, exhale. 3 and up. 4 and up. Good. 5, keep breathing. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, good. 3, 4, 5, hang in there. 6, 7, 8, 9, you have 1 more, and 10. Good. All right, separate those knees. Send the seat back, reach the hands forward, take a breath. Flip the palms up to the sky, curl the fingertip to the palm, and then draw the palms back to the crown of the head. Good. And you're coming up. Good. And you can circle out those wrists a little bit. Fantastic. So from here, we're going to stand up, everybody, and grab our weights. Good. Now, when we get those weights, we're going to go ahead and step into a nice, comfortable position. On your mat's great, off your mat's great, wherever you feel like being. From here, bend the knees, palms are forward, roll the shoulders back. Start to bicep curl. Good. And 2. Perfect. And 3. So keep a tiny bend in the knees and pull the abdominals strong. Inhaling and exhaling as you work. Give me 5 more. Good. 4 to go. 3, 2, give me 1 more. Fantastic. And turn the palms in. Shoulders back and rotate. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now take the arms up. Try to relax the shoulders. Push up, pull down. Push up, pull down. 3, 4, good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 more, and 10. Bring it down. Take those arms to the front, relax the shoulders. So don't let the shoulder pull away from the socket. Plug it in, bicep curl with me. 2, 3, 4. Now again, keep your knees bent, keep your abs strong. Try not to sway back whenever you move your arms, okay? So really engage your core here. Give me 3, 2, and 1. All right, coming back in. Bend the knees a little, hinge at the hips. Send the seat back, so you're not rounding the spine. You're really sending your seat up, pulling your abs strong. Pull those elbows up, start to straighten and bend. 2, good. 3, 4, 5, good. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep it back, turn the palms up, press up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And bring it up back down. Good. All right, everybody. So next we're going to go ahead and come on down to the floor. We're going to go ahead and get a little bit into the waist, but we actually are going to incorporate one of those weights. So I'm going to have you go ahead and lie down on your side, and you're going to go ahead, let's move the ball to the back here. We're going to hinge at our hips, and we're going to move our feet a little bit forward here. Now, what I'm going to have you do, and you can decide to skip the weight if you want to, is you'll have one arm up, and you'll have those weights up to the ceiling. Now what I want you to do is really focus on your waist here to try to bring those feet up toward the weight, okay? So abs are in, bring it up, and then bring it on back down. Bring it up, bring it on back down. Good. 3, and down. 4, and down. One more time. 5, and down. Good. Now you're gonna take the legs up, and we're gonna stay there. We're gonna bring the weight toward the legs. Now the bottom leg and the top arm are gonna go back and in. They don't have to go far, right? You could move 3 inches away from each other. That's okay. Keep breathing. Open and close. Couple more. Open and close. 2 more. Open and close. 1 more. Open and close. Bring it in. Good. We're turning over. We're doing the other side. Same thing. You're on that forearm. You're hinged at the hips. You're going to have those feet forward. Now again, you can go ahead and push into that bottom arm. You can take that weight up. You can hold the weight in place a little bit toward your feet if you'd like. Use those abs to raise the legs and then lower. Now don't be surprised if it's much easier on one side than it is on the other. That wouldn't be that unusual, okay? 1 more. Woo! And bring it on back down. Now, take the feet up, leave them up. Good. Move the weight in. Now, the bottom leg and the arm are going to go away and back together. And away and back together. Good. And away, back together. Keep going. 4 and in. 5 and in. Hang in there. 6. Good. 7. One more. 8. And bring it on back in. Alrighty. Put that weight down to the side. And then I'm going to have you turn over. Get a hold of that ball and bring it about the middle of your back. So we're leaning back into the ball. We have those feet down. We're going to start by tilting the pubic bone up and moving the shoulders in toward the knees. Hands are under the thighs, elbows are up, shoulders are down, abs are strong. Let's start to pulse in and pulse in. Good. And pulse in. So pull those abs a little bit deeper each time and keep breathing as you find that work for yourself. Good. If you feel like you can release the arms, keep reaching, breathing through that. 6, 5, good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Send one leg all the way up, release the hands, reach for the foot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch the feet and reach. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then come all the way up and take a breath. Good. All right, ready? Second set. So let's lean back against the ball again. Forearms are down. We're going to tilt the pubic bone up. Bring the shoulders and sternum forward, hands under the thighs, elbows to the side as we turn the head a little side to side. So walk the feet together here for me. Hands above the knees, and I want you to go over to one side and then the other. One side and then the other. Good. One side and then the other. Keep breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Good. Give it about 4 more. Good. 3 more. Woo. 2 more. Good. You've got 1 more set. Now take it over to the one side. And all I want you to do is bring the arms up and down. Now you can separate the hands here if that's more comfortable for the shoulder. That's okay, right? You can bring your hands down toward the leg, and then you can kind of bring the arms back on you. 4 to go. Woo. Good. Try to keep the body still, right? So you're not moving the body whenever you move the arms. Just 1 more. Good. That's much harder, right? Okay, to the side. And bring the arms up and down. Up and down. Woo. Keep the abs. Keep the body like it is. Good. Just move at the shoulder. 4 to go. Up. Good. 3, 2. We got 1 more. Woo. And then bring it back to the center. Arms out to the side. Ready? We're going to bring the arms in. Good. Bring them in. Beautiful. Bring it in. Good. Bring it in. Bring it in. 7 to go. Good. 6 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up. Take a break. Good. Okay, last thing we're doing, we're going to place the ball a little higher. Not the middle of the back, but a little bit more between the shoulder blades. Okay. Now you could move it lower down on the back, meaning more towards your seat if you need a little more support, right? Maybe if that's not enough for your back, you can go a little lower. But typically right around the shoulder blades is good. So you're going to place the hands behind the head. Keep your eyes on your knees. What I want you to do is lean your head back just to where your eyes are at the ceiling, not to where you're arching your back up. So you're going to pull the abs tight. You're just going to lean back. I want you to think about that nose getting 2 inches closer to the sky. That's it. You just tighten the abs to pulse up, pulse up, pulse up, pulse up. Pull it in, pull it in, pull it in. Keep breathing. Pull it in, pull it in. 4 to go. Pull it in. Woo. Pull it in. Couple more. Pull it in, pull it in. 1 more. Pull it in. And then you're going to come all the way back up for a second. Take a breath and breathe. Good. So again, we're going to take that ball right around the shoulder blades or so. We're going to lean back into the ball. Hands behind the head. Again, eyes are up. All right, what we're going to do, plant those feet. If you need to walk the feet further out some here, that's okay. You're going to bring your elbow over to the right. You're going to bring your head up through the center, over to the left, and back. Then you're going to go over to the left. You're going to come up through the center, over to the right, and back. So you're going to kind of draw a little circle over, up, to the side, and back into position. Up, over, forward, to the side, back into position. So up, over to one side, through to the other. It's very subtle and it's very small. Good. Keep going. Up, over, forward, to the side and back. Up, over, forward, to the side and back. Give me 2 more. Just draw that itty bitty little circle. It's kind of tough. All right. Good. And take a rest. Beautiful. Okay. Move the ball to the side. Lie down, hug the knees to the chest, rock yourself a little side to side, turn your head a little left and right for me. And then let's flip over, everybody, and let's come onto our hands and our knees for a little cat-cow stretch. Palms are great here. If you want to go on the knuckles, that works too. We're going to tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone around the spine. Take a breath. Send the seat back with the head forward and abs low. Do it again. Tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone around the spine, everyone. Send the seat back, the head forward, the abdominals down. And release. All right, we're curling the toes, we're raising the knees. Feet are to hands or hands are to feet. With the knees bent, making sure you're not going to bump anything. You can roll it on up one vertebra at a time, and you're all set. Have a great week, everybody.